Hey everyone, and welcome to day three of Failure Redefined. So, first of all, I'd like to know if you have taken one action today, one new action, one action that you have been avoiding, or one action that is going to take you towards your target. So, just a reminder what Failure Redefined is. It's basically, redefining failure, and you do the redefining failure by taking one new action every single day. And if you fail at that action, it's a win because you took a new action. And if you actually succeeded at that action, also it's a win because the important thing is taking the action. The action creates the magic. So if you're new, start with one target for the 100 days and then go and take one action towards achieving that target today. My name is Nilofar Safdar, and I facilitate people to clear their money blocks so that they can break through their income ceilings and create an income and clients that they are looking for. Okay. So continuing on this conversation about failure, the action that I took yesterday, it resulted in a fail. That means it wasn't that great, right? But what I noticed was that instead of going into this space of, oh my God, this is not working, and this never works, and I should stop doing this, I actually went into a diagnostic mode. And a diagnostic mode is being willing to see what exactly is not working without making myself wrong. So that was a huge win for me because like I'm really looking at the action that I took as taking an action. And now if something in it did not work, then I just have to figure out what did not work and go and change it. It's like this thing that I used to have many years ago, resistance to technology. Like I would jokingly tell my husband, technology hates me. Even if I stand near a vacuum cleaner, it's going to stop working. And he would laugh at me. But then just kind of continuously working with technology, I went to a point at which if something didn't work, I said, oh, this is not working, so let me figure out how to make that work. So that became my new relationship with technology. So with these 100 days of failure redefined, that's exactly what I'm looking at. A new relationship with failure, a new looking at failure in a totally different way, not from a place of judgment, but from a place of, okay, I attempted something, it did not work. Now how else can I do it that it will work? Okay. So if you didn't already, you should definitely watch the one that I did yesterday, day 2. And today I'm going to continue from that. So I am reading from this book, Black Box Thinking by Matthew Said, and I'm reading chapter number 7, The Paradox of the Nozzle. So basically, people, Unilever, which is a detergent manufacturing company, they had a nozzle that did not work, right? Because the things coming out of the nozzle, they either were not uniform in size, like the detergent granules, or they were clumping together. So Unilever first, got a top team of mathematicians to work on the nozzle, and the mathematicians, they came up with one design, and there was no improvement. It was the same. So then what they did was that they invited a team of biologists to work on the nozzle, right? So what they did was that they developed seven nozzles or nine nozzles, I'm not sure. They developed nine nozzles, right? And they found that out of the nine nozzles, one nozzle was slightly better than the previous one. So then what they did was they took that nozzle and they developed nine different versions of it. So from that, again, they found one which was better than the previous. So then they took that nozzle and made nine different iterations of this. And so they made like 449 different designs of nozzles until they came to one nozzle which was really, really, really efficient, right? And so I'm just going to continue to read from this. Okay, so hold on. A single outstanding nozzle was discovered as a consequence of testing and discarding 449 failures. Okay, so far in this book, we have seen that learning from mistakes relies on two components. First, you need to have the right kind of system, one that harnesses errors as a means of driving progress. And second, you need a mindset that enables such a system to flourish, right? So basically, you need to look at failure or errors as a way that, this is the way that progress is going to occur. And the second thing is that you need a mindset which allows this system to flourish. Okay. So let me also read. Okay, what the development of the nozzle reveals above all is the power of testing. Even though the biologists knew nothing about the physics of phase transition, they were able to develop an efficient nozzle by trialing lots of different ones, rejecting those that didn't work, and then varying the best nozzle in each generation. It is not coincidental that the biologists chose this strategy. It mirrors how change happens in nature. Evolution is a process that relies on a failure test called natural selection. Organisms with greater fitness survive and reproduce with their offspring inheriting their genes subject to a random process known as mutation. In a system like the one that created the Unilever nozzle of trial and error. Okay, so basically failure is just you trying out many different things, you just testing different things, and then the ones that don't work you let it go, and then the ones that do work you take that as a base and you start developing from there. So this is the mindset that I would like you to have when you start playing with this. Okay, so again, reminding you, you choose one target for these 100 days, and you are going to take one action every single day in achieving that target, right? So if you go to, if you have a failure like I spoke about today, it's just one of your tests that did not work. So let it go and go for the next one. Okay, and let me know what your target is. Let me know what action did you take today, and more importantly, what did you learn from that action. That's the most important thing. Okay, so thanks everyone for hanging out with me, and I will see you tomorrow on day number 4. And of course, do check out my money club for 9. It's a money club for just $9 per month, and it helps you change your limiting beliefs and your blocks around money. So thanks again, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.